Oh, shit.
Wow, I'm at Spear Pillar from Smash Brothers.
Yeah. That's
Welcome
my
to-
favorite Pokemon game.
Welcome to Depad.
I'm Rick.
I'm John.
And I'm Peter.
And this is when the game gets interesting, I hope.
It's an
Something
interesting part.
huge is going to happen,
Right?
I think.
I really
right?
like the stuff that they did in Arceus, setting up for this place to become the Spear Pillar.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
It's really fun.
I forget what it was called before. It wasn't Celestica Ruins. That's to the south.
The Stocks.
Did they call it like just the Sinnoh Temple or something?
Yeah, it was just some temple because it wasn't shattered yet.
No. You are the reason it becomes shattered.
That's cool.
Yeah, this is Pokemon Shining Pearl.
Pokemon spoiling Arceus.
We are so neck deep into the post game of Arceus on this channel that there's no excuse now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played I think at this point over 100 episodes of Arceus. Actually, quite a few now that I think about it. I think we're up to like 115-ish.
So many episodes.
Okay.
Actually, gonna check that too.
Boom. All right, let's see. Let's see how these bolt cuts are going to do.
As of right now, we have 127 episodes of Arceus recorded.
Jeebus.
Yeah.
Go, Yumaro, go.
It's going to be catching up to Sword very quickly. Pokemon Sword is currently at 133.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, that, did you do Crown Tundra?
Some of it.
Fucking Aftermath, yuck.
So you're not quite at a full count for that yet?
Not quite. I think
And we're not seeing Ben,
I think
right?
it's going to wrap up under 150.
Okay.
The Crown Tundra does not have a ton going on, and we're most of the way through the meatiest and first of the main things to do, as far as I understand it.
I got to tie Ben up to the top of my car and get him down here.
He's got a couple boxes that we still have of his too.
Let's just, it's baby steps. First, let's just get him here to hang out. First, let's just make sure he's okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll probably kill you. And then Sasquatch can
Just worry
punch.
about mice getting into it.
Punch a cat to death. Let's do that.
All right.
Punch it to death.
You aerialed that
frog
frog
mutant.
right in the areola.
Hey, I see what you did there.
That's where you
sounds
aerial.
extra painful, though, when
Yeah,
you say it
I'm
like that,
sure. Yeah.
Oh, no. A small amount of damage, just
Yeah.
enough to make my revenge really
Oh
strong.
boy, yeah, that's gonna. Whoops.
I'm happy I'm murdered.
Oh, no.
I really hate when the game stops you from selecting a move to
Yeah.
tell you that the Pokemon is waiting for your orders.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I bet they are.
I'm waiting for that too, game.
Extremely haunted by Machamp having 4 shoulder blades. I understand why physically, but man, it's distracting.
Yep. You definitely want to have 4 shoulders if you're going to have 4 arms.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, we've all got 4 arms, but
No.
He's actually got 8 forearms. Do the math. Think about it. Don't think
Four.
about it.
32
4
arms?
arms, not 4 arms.
We're going to just let you
that
pass
somehow.
somehow.
4.
Yes, Temple of Sinnoh.
Temple of okay, cool. I say it's like I thought it had a really
Boring
sedate
name.
sort of name.
Yep.
For giggles, let's make sure you're ready to roll too. All right. Let's going.
Couple of fights.
Oh boy.
Are there treasures off to the side?
No.
I don't believe so.
Okay, because I don't want to waste time. Now all will end and everything will begin.
Actually, there's
John
20
Seelig,
rare candies.
1997, MySpace.
Are all and everything different things?
With this red chain on my wallet, I will pry open the portal to another dimension.
Oh, you had a red wallet chain?
I did not have a wallet chain, actually. I
Yeah.
dodged that faux pas.
Yeah,
Alkia, the
same.
mythical Pokemon in the Master of Space and Dimensions.
I would have entirely dodged that faux pas, except that my sister got me a gift of a chain wallet one time when I was in middle school still.
Okay.
Yeah.
I realized pretty
Sauron.
quickly that I was under the heel of the capitalist hegemony, and I did not have a wallet that anyone would want to take.
I have had, I think, only 3 wallets in my life at this point. One of them was very cheap, and then I got a decent one as a gift sometime between high school and college, and I've
Nice.
only had to replace it once since.
I've gotten
And
a
I'm
nice wallet
old.
as a gift, but the leather wore out. It needed
Yeah,
replacing.
that was basically what happened with mine, is that it just
and
kind
the
of
little
started
plastic
to give.
windows for ID cards fell out.
Yeah, yep, those happened to me as well.
Palkia, the ancient deity of space and the dimensions.
The dimensions.
The dimensions.
Like how?
The
Like
spatial
which ones? Like
Yeah,
length,
yeah,
width,
yeah, yeah.
height.
Spatial ones specifically, because the other legendary is the time.
Yes.
So he's the fourth dimension.
time and those dimensions. All right.
So wipe it and start over, huh?
Yeah, right.
He's saying reset button's easier than fixing
None of this
anything.
feels earned. You know what I mean? This just feels like, oh yeah, this guy I met like twice.
Yeah, the storyline
suddenly a
for
wannabe
Diamond
god.
Pearl is a special brand of not well paced. Because you definitely, you spend the first half of the game basically not interacting at all with much more than just a couple grunts. You interact with the lieutenants a little bit, but you don't see Cyrus until basically immediately before you have to fight him 3 times, and then he's out of the game.
Yep.
Like,
And adding this kid to
It's
the mix
so
does not
weird.
make it more epic. It just means I get half the control over this battle than I had over the last one, and it's going to be even more of a...
well, yes and no. Double battles in Pokemon I always find fascinating. When you're doing like a battle online with someone as a double battle, it's one thing. But if you're doing a 2v2 battle in these games, you always implicitly have a crazy advantage over them because you have functionally 12 Pokemon against 6.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know why they've never bothered to like adjust that.
To have the opponents ever have a full team in this situation.
This is the fullest that they're ever allowed to have.
Right, because it's still coded as like one trainer, basically.
Yeah.
Like, in
It's-
encounters or whatever.
It's treating
That's
it as
how
an
it feels
encounter
like.
with 2 models, but a team of 6, and
Yeah.
they pull it from 2 batches of 3. And it's like, yeah, something seems not like I'm like begging for a 12v12 fight or something, but like
No, but it
12v6 feels way more one-sided than these games usually get.
yes.
I would love I don't think there's ever been
Stop fucking telling me that. I'm trying to give him directions.
I don't think there's ever been a story-based triple battle in Pokemon.
Oh, I should switch him out. He's taking
I don't think there's ever
2
been
hits
one.
now.
Like, there are obviously like Battle Train, Battle Tower style things where that's just the format. But as far as like you and also your rival and also the lab assistant are the 3 of you together, they're gonna take this guy down. And he's got like level 90 dudes, but you've got your 3 Pokemon at a time out against him or something like.
Yeah.
Surprising like lack of what would otherwise be really
shit.
epic
Still didn't matter.
scenarios. I'm still waiting. So I've talked about before. I've got ideas in my head for Pokemon fan games I would love to write. One of them is it would be a scenario that is so apocalyptically bad, like this shit is terrible. Think like, oh, you're gonna fight Eternatus from Pokemon Sword, and it's so monstrously powerful that you literally throw your entire team out at once
Yeah.
to battle 6-on-1, and it still is so powerful that that's still a scrape.
That could be interesting.
Right? Like, there's just like
Or like choosing whether you want to throw all 6 out or just 3 of them, so that
Yeah.
when it does a hit everybody attack, you still have
You know,
more Pokemon
or
to
hell,
go.
But I'm
instead of
annoyed
having
that we've had 15 years of these. How long have we had?
30.
25 years of these
30.
games? Yeah.
Well, almost 30.
And they
It'll be 30
haven't
soon.
bothered to try any of this stuff that like the average 10-year-old would have come up with like
I
in an
know.
afternoon. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, like hell, instead of a swap, you do your 6v1 battle. Instead of a swap Pokemon option, you have a return Pokemon. It just comes back for as long as you want it to hang back there. And obviously, the longer you hold it back there to try to keep it safe, the more your other Pokemon that are out are taking hits instead. So it becomes a game of attrition at that point, as opposed to like 1v1.
Yeah. That could be interesting as a battle scenario in an epic story that you tell through the world of Pokemon.
Right. Or hell, make someone who is actively like a bastard and is trying to wreck everything. Give them more than 6 Pokemon to make it abundantly clear that they do not give a shit about the rules of the game.
I mean, the closest that you come to that is spoilers that we have already shown on the
I was
channel.
gonna say, what, the end of Arceus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you fight 8, basically.
You basically do, yeah.
Non-stop.
Because you fight your 6 Pokemon battle, and then you immediately launch into a battle against the god.
Yeah.
And then you beat them, and then a game goes, psych, do it again. You're like, oh, fucking hell.
Psych, do it again in origin form.
Yeah, no healing, no nothing.
Yeah. Keep fighting.
Yeah, that is probably the closest any official game has ever really gotten to that. You can make an argument, too, that, like, so like, the Bridge of Death, or whatever the fuck we called it in X and Y, was one where you fight 3 rivals back to back to back.
yeah.
So that is... Except I think they heal you in between.
Okay.
I think your rivals do go like, oh, great battle, bleep, and like, but then the next one steps out and goes, let's go. So it's not really an 18 Pokemon gauntlet, but it's a 3-battle gauntlet with healing in between, so that can still be a lot.
Yeah.
I think if they heal
Especially
you,
if you're burning
it's
through items.
not that different. I think any stakes that might have had, they took away by healing you.
I mean, it depends what you have for items, I think is the big one. If you're like running low on healing after the first battle, and now you've got another battle, and you're like, oh, shit,
Right,
okay.
right.
But that's kind of it. Like, otherwise, it really doesn't impact it the same.
Yeah, I mean, again, Nuzlocke, the way we play, that's scary.
Yeah. But in the normal game, well, there's already no stakes in the normal game.
Right.
Yeah. Negative stakes, in fact, because you can gain experience, get knocked out, go back to Pokemon Center, and retain your experience. There is no such thing as a proper game over in Pokemon.
Right.
You never lose progress unless you turn off your game.
This battle is needlessly long.
Oh no, Munchlax, you're going to
Sasquatch
die.
is awaiting your directions, but he's not mine, so I don't care. I honestly just punch him a couple times, dude. It'll be fine.
Hey!
Hey, good move, Rick.
Yeah, thank you. I actually know when to fold him. Oh, God. Disgusting ass Pokemon.
Wouldn't that be a horrible explosion?
I
Yes.
think so, yeah. Oh, yay.
All right. Oh, man.
I
Jesus.
keep forgetting about
Dude,
Aftermath.
Aftermath is rough.
I think I remember this battle legit
I
scaring
also
me 'cause-
forgot about Aftermath because all of the damage on him was from Aftermath.
Yep. Well, that's the thing.
Good job, Yumaro. You were
Aftermath
clutch.
came up, and I was like, oh, God, is this a Destiny Bond? Did I just sack one of my own
Right.
Pokemon? It's like, no. You take like a quarter of the damage of the last hit you did or something.
Can't switch out, but restores HP on a return. How much HP, guys? Is it 4 HP or is it like a quarter of my HP?
I'm assuming it's the same. I assume that it's a 16th of your health. That's a pretty common
fucking
unit for them to
lame.
use. Could be an eighth.
Swagger, Icy Wind, Ice Shard.
Yeah, 1/16th.
All right, I'm not going to bother. I don't see myself using it that much.
Ooh, interesting. If a rooted Pokemon is holding a big root, the amount of HP restored is increased by 30%.
Oh, well, I have one of those.
Oh, do you?
No, I have a big mushroom, so I don't actually know. Out of context, D-pad.
I'm a little confused when it refers to numbers and percentages like that. Does it mean that it is increased by 30% compared to the 1/16th? So it's 1.3/16ths, or does it mean 1/16th plus another 30%? There, that seems like way too much, though.
That would be way
That'd
too
be like
much,
almost
yeah.
40% per turn.
So-
That can't be right.
So if 1/16th is 10 hit points, another 30% would mean you heal 13.
Yeah.
So it's probably still not that amazing.
Yeah.
Commander Mars, Commander Jupiter. Definitely not sailors.
No.
Definitely a different thing going on here.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the outfits. Those are different
Yeah,
outfits than the
yeah.
sailor outfits.
I'm not even
Completely.
reminded. We've hit the wall.
Oh, healing.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Again, would have been more intense.
Which does give you your PP
Why do
back,
you-
which is really the main benefit.
You know, it's
there.
funny. I got a lot of PP right now that I would like to not have back.
Hey.
But I guess I'll wait till this battle's over.
Oh, Palkia, this is too fucking hot.
Oh, jeez. I am space, I
See,
guess.
this is him taking his PP back.
I don't really understand.
Creation of a new galaxy. Look how small it is.
Do you just think you're gonna, like, be able to breathe? What is your plan here?
I
I
want
don't
this
think
moment
he
to be.
cares about continuing through beyond
No.
this. I think he's
Yeah, it's fanaticism
nihilistic.
at this
Like,
point.
Mm.
Yeah. I
No, he
wish,
said it's one where I will be in charge. I will rule.
oh, he's under
Yeah,
the
he's-
impression that he's going to be God.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
with
yeah.
the music beat there. It almost he had that kind of like what as he looks sad and is like, you almost imagine being like, wait a minute, all this stuff is happening and I don't feel happy still.
That would have been.
Oh shit, I don't want any of this. What was I thinking?
Careful, Rick. That sounds like narrative.
Yeah, right.
They don't do that here.
I know you stole their red gems to make the red chain of legend, but they just came and took them back. 'Cause
Oh. Well, they got to take it to the past now.
So, are we cool? Do I get to catch this guy?
No, not yet.
I thought you guys just said I was going to catch him.
Oh, I thought you meant the little guy.
No, I mean
No.
big guy.
Lake spirits are not available. I don't think they're available for me yet either.
Cool.
Lake spirits are post game.
Are they full post game?
Okay.
Honestly, it's for the best. I feel like they're okay. They're mythicals, which means they're like fine.
Right.
They don't have the same absurdity as legendary Pokemon.
Right.